Welcome to Drug Court. I am Judge Fountain Lindbergh. I started Drug Court with the help of a federal grant back in 2016 and have been the main drug court judge since the beginning. Drug court is unlike other courts. Its sole focus is to see you succeed. We concentrate on rehabilitation. It isn't a court of punishment. It's a court that celebrates life and sobriety. But it is tough. It's a lot of work. It challenges you and your decision-making about all aspects of your life. Our goal is that when you graduate from the program, you have the skills and support system necessary to live your life sober and without criminal justice interventions. Our goal is that when you graduate, you are at a point where you are giving back to your community and you are living the life you have imagined. Your journey to your new sober life can be painful and difficult. For example, when you're in drug court, your drug court team makes decisions for you. And that's uncomfortable as an adult. You are used to making decisions and controlling your own life. But while in drug court, your team makes some decisions on your behalf. For example, we decide when you attend and where you attend treatment. We decide who your friends are and where you can work. We are guided in our decisions by years and years of scientific research about what programs, systems, and supports work best for people with addictions. Your drug court team addresses every area of your life. We know that in order to achieve long-term sobriety, a person must modify persons, places, and things. In other words, you need new friends, new locations, and new hobbies. We employ a 360-degree approach to your life. We challenge your relationships, your physical health, your mental health, dental issues, your thinking, and your decision-making. We address your other court cases, whether those are criminal cases, family cases, or something else. By the end of the program, you will have stable housing, employment, and a sober support network. Throughout drug court, you will work on repairing family relationships, learning about how to make and keep a budget, and paying your financial obligations. We accomplish all of these goals through frequent court appearances, immediate rewards for good decisions, and immediate accountability for poor choices. The program requires honesty, sobriety, and making the next right decision. Each individual team member works hard, and we expect that each individual participant to work equally hard. Drug court isn't for everyone. Drug court has to work both for the team and for the individual. We have a limited number of people that we are able to serve. Now that you know a little bit about the purpose and goals of drug court, come and meet the members of the Anoka County Drug Court team.
As the defense attorney in drug court, my role is different in this capacity in a few ways. First off, participants in our program have already either pled guilty or admitted to the probation violation that has brought them to drug court. My role is to ensure that your due process rights are not violated in your time in drug court and to be a person you can call with concerns. I also often help participants early in the program with reminders of upcoming court dates in other counties and by reaching out to the other counties and explaining our program and advocating for the client's ability to remain in the community through drug court. In your time in drug court, I advocate for you, but I also help you learn to advocate for yourself and to be honest in your relapses and mistakes. I will be the first one to sing your praises to the team when you're doing well, but I also try and catch your relapses before they happen and will tell both you and the team when I see something is off. If you work hard and listen to your team, you will avoid prison. Drug court can help you learn how to live sober and avoid people, places, and things that landed you in the criminal justice system.
Unlike my role in other criminal cases, my role in drug court is to work with individual participants and the team to reduce the likelihood that you will repeat your criminal behavior. My role includes advocating for public safety, victim rights, and accountability, with an overall goal of helping you maintain sobriety. The team wants you to stay out of the criminal justice system. I help with that by supporting you and your efforts to find long-term sobriety and stay in the community. Seeking justice in drug court is making sure that you do not enter the system again. Maintaining your sobriety ensures that you are able to live your life free of court interventions.
As your probation officer, I will be your primary contact as you work towards achieving and maintaining a sober lifestyle. I will supervise your day-to-day living and monitor such things as at least twice weekly UA testing and overall program compliance. We will communicate frequently as I help guide you through each of the 5 phases of the program. We will work together on improving relationships, budgeting, building a sober network, securing stable housing, meeting your medical and dental needs, and maintaining employment. We will identify risks to your sobriety and develop a case plan to meet your individual needs. I will work collaboratively with your treatment providers and the entire drug court team and provide regular updates on your progress. You will be held accountable for poor decisions, but you will be encouraged and supported as you reach long-term sobriety within the community.
I'm Tom. As a treatment provider, I provide the team and participants with addiction-related resources for appropriate chemical dependency treatment referrals and options for community-based self-help group attendance. When participants develop their sober life plans, I review them for continuity and if they have developed an appropriate sober support system conducive to maintaining a sober lifestyle. More importantly, I have 40 years of firsthand experience in dealing with alcohol and drug addiction. I understand addict behavior. I understand addict logic and responses. I help the team identify early clues of relapse and addict thinking and focus on a solution to hold the participant accountable and moving forward towards sobriety.
A large part of reaching and maintaining sober living is attending to all aspects of a person's life. The drug court team has a mental health professional who helps advise and directs the team's decisions surrounding the services that best meets the participants' needs. We are committed to assuring participants have access to services and programs that support best practices. Each participant is required to have a mental health evaluation, which is integral to assessing their needs, and each participant will be asked to enroll into the appropriate services recommended by the evaluation, whether it be med management, clinical counseling, cognitions training, and/or supports groups. We look at and ask you to improve on all aspects of your life, including friendships, relationships, medical, dental, educational, vocational, and legal. Our goal is to give you the tools and support so that you are able to help yourself long after you have graduated from the program.
As coordinator, I am responsible for the behind-the-scenes operations of drug court. I am the one that will be sure we have the acceptance documents, track your time in the program, sober date, phase applications, and participant fees as you work through the drug court. I am the contact person between our program and the various state and federal agencies. Those agencies may require certain data for our participants as they enter and exit the program. Some additional duties include receiving the applications for drug court and getting those referrals out to our team for screening to determine eligibility. I work to maintain the drug court handbook. The handbook lays out the drug court structure along with the rules and expectations. You should get a copy when you're observing our court and at acceptance. We continue to update the handbook to reflect our current policies and procedures so you know what is expected of you while you are in the drug court program. Now let's talk about who's eligible for drug court. Our basic criteria is felony level offenders with an Anoka County case, certain charges may be ineligible. Someone who is currently in violation of probation, pending a revocation of probation, or pending new charges that carry a presumptive prison commit. Offenders need to have 18 months of prison time remaining on their cases, actively using chemicals with the inability to abstain, previous chemical dependency treatment attempts with continued relapses, screen as high risk, high need on a verified assessment tool, have the cognitive ability to follow drug court requirements and case plans, have reliable transportation to make it to court appearances and random drug testing, be 17 years or older and in adult court, be a resident of Anoka County at the time of the referral. If you're interested in joining drug court, the first step is to apply. We encourage everyone to apply even if you're not sure you would meet eligibility. You can get your application from your defense attorney, court administration, or your probation officer.
Drug court is intense. Drug court will be your number one priority in life. Drug court comes before your significant other, before your children, before employment. This is a true second chance. Drug court is a court of hope. It is a court of sobriety and honesty. It's about changing your persons, places, and things. It is a return to the person you want to be. It is about finding happiness and pride in yourself. It's about making the next right decision. It's about living the next right step.